What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. I got my girl Nita in the building, and Moochie came back to hang with the fella, Moochella, fresh from your trip out in Germany. Glad to have you back.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, nothing much. Before we get started, you want to tell people a little something about your trip right quick?
Oh, I had a good time. I was in Berlin. I went to Frankfurt. I went to K-Town, and I stayed most of the time in Wiesbaden.
Okay, all right.
I'm surprised I didn't see more pictures on social media.
No, I didn't post any pictures, but I'll send some to you.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we definitely had people asking about you up in here and wondering where you was. So, definitely was, had you in our thoughts and minds and everything. So,
because when y'all go live, it's like 3 a.m. there.
Right.
So I was trying to stay up, and then once I think after a week, I was like on that schedule where I was going to bed by a certain time, and I would kind of wake up and see y'all poking and leave something in the comments sometimes.
And you was there for 3 weeks or 4?
I was there for a month.
Yeah, that was a nice time right there. Yeah. Definitely.
It was it was starting to get cold the last 2.5 weeks that I was there. So I missed the whole summer thing. But at least I missed the snow because I think it snowed after I left.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So,
you ain't get any in that Oktoberfest parties and beer going down?
that's like a norm out there. But it being that COVID is there, you gotta show your vaccine passport or the vaccine
card. Yeah.
Or else you gotta eat outside.
Damn.
Like if you don't have it, they'll let you stay, but you can't come inside.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what's up, though.
The only thing I didn't do that I wanted to do, I wanted to go to Paris. I wanted to take the train to go to Paris, but I didn't do that. I might go back to do that, but from what my sister was telling me today, they starting to shut everything down again.
Really?
It's going up
because it's a new outbreak coming back or whatever.
I guess so, because I know she wanted to go, as far as you can't go to England, and it's you could go to Paris, but I don't think you could go to France. I think they got it where you can't go to those areas.
Right. I know this ain't true, but first said I heard Germany doesn't have homeless people. I mean, it's homeless people everywhere, but what was your experience with that?
I didn't see that. I didn't take the train like I wanted to, but I was in the shopping district when I went shopping, and it was to me it looked something like I'll give it a combination between Central Park when you go there and the Times Square area in Manhattan, where they have they got the streets closed off where when you go shopping you can't drive down there. You have to park and then you walk around. Oh,
okay. So that's what's up. And you say you ain't see any homeless people though while you was there?
I mean, I did see people begging though.
Okay.
Yeah. I did see people begging. I didn't.
I know you wasn't going to see homeless people. Where the homeless at, y'all? I want to say hi. What's up, y'all?
I see people begging. I don't know if I'm gonna walk up to them and ask if they was homeless. But I was surprised how many people spoke English there.
Oh yeah, because
when you go into the stores, they'll start talking to you in German, and then I'll be like, "I speak any Deutsch," and then they'll be like, "Oh, can I help you?" And then I was like, "Dang, she speak real good."
Yeah, man, it's only Americans only know one language over here.
Right. You're so ghetto.
Right.
When I saw an Asian person speaking German.
Wow.
So they got 3 languages under their belt.
Right. That's dope. What was the shopping like? You get a lot of dope gear? You see a lot of stuff that you don't see here? What was the prices like?
Well, I went to like the Gucci. I went to Gucci, Montclair. I went to what's the other bag? Not Chanel. I didn't go there.
Coach bag.
No.
Don't nobody want that no more, huh?
I went to Louis Vuitton. The store. If the line was outside the door, where it
What?
was like really long the line, so we didn't go there.
Wow.
And then we went to. I went to Gucci. I went to Prada. I went to. It's a lot. It's other bags that's so nice that they're designer bags, but you guys don't. They're not popular here.
Right. What was the prices like and stuff? What do they have with people with that?
Well, the bags, the prices is different there. Being that my sister is in the army.
She don't have to pay taxes or something.
Like a thing where you get you don't pay the taxes on it.
Duty free.
Yeah, but you only got a limit. You can only buy a limit of 2 bags at the store.
You ain't about to resell that stuff on eBay, huh?
Yeah, I think they don't want you to do that. So.
Right. Okay. And I'm a big car person. What's up with the cars? You see any special cars out there?
The moment I came out the airport, now the taxis are Mercedes Benz. Now where I went to,
that's they Chevy over there.
Yeah, that's basically they Chevy over there. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And y'all need to be something. The diva did not know that.
You know what I like, though? Because my sister, she's like she got a heavy foot when she drives.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, look, we getting ready to get on the Autobahn.
Yeah, ain't no speed limit.
We could do she was doing $1 and change.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it's like, if you driving that fast, you got to be over in the far left.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if somebody's in front of you, they don't like you beeping your horn out there.
You flash your lights.
Now, if somebody, you do the signal. You do the signal for them on the right, so they could jump in that lane.
Wow.
And then
turn signal.
I was on the highway. That's when I seen Ferraris, all of that.
Wow. Yeah, that's
all of
dope.
them cars.
Yeah.
And like,
flying.
Like, well, I can't hang with this car, so we're gonna have to come over and then we come back. But she, she got a Beamer, so we was hanging with most of them. But once those the Audis, the Ferraris, it was called. I didn't even know that Mercedes had a van.
Oh yeah, Mercedes make about 30 different vehicles. Yeah, they make heavy equipment. They make vans, car, SUV, like Mercedes.
Well, they city buses are Mercedes.
Wow. Yeah, that's their Chevy.
Some of the Amazon trucks being the Mercedes vans as well.
The
here.
Sprinter vans. Yeah. Mercedes, they're a little more expensive here, but it's because of tax.
The van, but the pickup truck I never saw before.
I don't think they have the pickup truck for sale here.
And they got a minivan with the sliding doors and all.
They got the minivan here.
Yeah.
You just don't see it a lot.
No.
People don't really get a Mercedes. Yeah. People like I think the Mercedes minivan is the RS is what it's called. But the minivan, people don't get as much because, people like SUVs more over here than a minivan. So, but the minivan is cool though. The Autobahn is no shoulders, right? On the road. Yeah. So police don't pull you over there. It's no shoulders or nothing to be on there. And you can't break down and all of that like people is flying.
If you do, you have to get off the road. How can I say it? It's no shoulder, but it's areas where you could pull over. That's how I say it.
Right. Okay. All right. That's what's up, man. Well, I'm glad you had a great time, man. It sounds like fun.
The speeder?
Yeah. Yeah, I would have loved to do that, man. I would have loved to get on there flying. I remember my teacher in college was telling us about he was on the Autobahn flying, doing like $140 or whatever.
Yeah.
And a Porsche. I'm like, what? Yeah, man.
Yeah, those cars is like regular cars there.
Yep.
Those, the Lambos, the Porsche, I think I do got it was a nice car there. I was like, I've never seen this. It was cars that I've never seen before where I was like, man, this is high.
Right. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, I'm sure it was a lot of fun. Definitely, I'm glad you had a great time. Glad to have you back. You know, we missed you.
Glad to be back, y'all. I missed y'all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I missed everything because I thought when I got there I was gonna be able to still watch this, and I couldn't get Stars, and I couldn't get Showtime. So I was like messed up for
catching up to.
Yeah, so I had to catch up.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, now that you all caught up, what is your thoughts on this BMF episode 7? What's your first reaction, and what would you rate this last episode?
This episode, I would give it I'll give it like an 8. Because you know why we didn't touch on it. We saw Eminem's character. We saw white Mike, right?
White boy Rick.
White boy Rick.
Yeah, white Mike. All right.
So we saw white boy Rick. But I thought his hair was gonna be blonde because you know he's blonde. What else? That's how they do that.
They tried to make him blonde for it, but it was like a dirty blonde.
Okay.
Yeah, but that
I thought that's probably what it was, a dirty blonde.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Lamar got hit with a hot one.
Yeah, that little cigar wound on his
he deserved
shoulder.
that one.
Yeah. And I think between the mother is really getting on my nerves.
Right.
Out of like all the characters.
Yeah. She is a hypocrite and in denial, big time.
I won't say she's a hypocrite. She's in denial.
Yeah.
She's in denial, and she feel like she could still change everything.
Right.
And you know, I understand her point because you do want the best for your child.
Right. And you got to keep fighting. You don't give up.
Yeah, but she's on the fence with everything when she was basically kind of telling her daughter to lie for Meech, you know.
Right. That's true.
Right.
That's true.
That too. Too.
And then at the same time, she coming at Terry's baby mama, trying to get him trying to tell her it's kind of on her that he's still in the game, you know.
Yeah,
and
no, it ain't.
Right. And they still think they can save Terry.
She's in denial for a whole bunch of reasons. For one, Terry was the one that brought the gun in the house. Mm-hmm. I'm going back to the first episode.
Right.
When
the bricks.
He found that gun. And he didn't admit, and he didn't tell on Meech. And she assumed that it was Meech's gun. And he never bought stuff like that in the house.
Right.
And he bought the bricks when he got it from Big L.
That's true.
Into the house.
And she heard him talking about
crazy stuff.
Right. And she heard him the one talking about the kidnappings and all that stuff when she dropped the glass.
Exactly.
So yeah, she tripping, man. His hair does look a little darker here. It looked a little lighter on the.
Look blonde.
Yeah, it looked a little lighter than it is.
Him to look like Eminem when he first came out, like that blonde. I thought it was gonna be something like that, or a dirty blonde, because that's not a dirty blonde to me. That he's a brunette deal.
Right.
He did both though. Like later on in his life, it seems like I see a picture of him being a brunette, and I see a dirty blonde picture.
Right.
Okay.
Or is that just the people who portray him? That they do the brunette?
I have to look and
pull
up
they keep portraying him with brunette hair, but he has a dirty blonde. Like the real person has a dirty blonde.
Right.
Okay. I
don't know if you got a picture of him.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull it up now. Miss Sharon, there go white boy Rick. I mean, if you blink, that's why you ain't see him, because it was just that fast. All they did is say, "What's up?" And he said, "Who's that?" And he said, "That's white boy Rick." And they was already gone by then. So you know.
I feel like if 50 plays this fight and they get as many seasons as Power did, he could be an intricate part in it if Eminem has the time.
Yeah.
Or he can spin them off in his own.
Yeah, here's a picture of the real white boy Rick. when he was young, and he finally got released. But they got Eminem playing him. Here's when he was young, right here, with this hair right here. So, you know, that's a picture of him now today. Or how they try to have him.
And do you see the boy that played him in the movie?
Yeah, this.
In the movie?
Let me see. Do they have a picture of him?
I thought I saw it. It should be.
The boy that played him in the movie is right there. It's up there.
Right there.
He wasn't a blonde either.
No, he was a brunette.
Okay.
I thought I just saw him. There you go, right there.
I don't know why.
There, this is him right here.
Yeah,
This is him.
That's
in
the
movie.
one who played him in the movie.
His hair is a little different there, yeah. So, yeah. This movie actually was good, so if y'all ain't check it out, you know, check it out. It was very interesting. He kind of got caught up in some stuff in a way. He really wasn't really a big-time person like that. He made some moves and some money, but like I say, he kind of got caught up into it in a way. It wasn't like he was trying to hustle, like how Meech and them are trying to get in that. He kind of just got into it sideways. Never was up to making money and moves like Meech and them. And he went and got more time and more problems than damn near anybody.
He got jammed up because the corruption in the police department.
Right. And he was messing with old girl. And that made it worse. So it is.
He got jammed up because of that, because of the girl, and because of the corruption in the police department.
Yep. Yeah, the corruption was probably the worst because that's what kept him behind bars damn near his whole life. That was horrible. So, yeah, definitely was messed up for him. So, Nita, let me ask you, what do you think about this episode and what would you rate it? What were some of the points that got you in this episode?
Yeah, I think I rated an 8 too, because the thing was, the major standouts for me with the show was Kato getting caught and also the officer dying.
Right.
Now,
what's up with the deflate gate?
Right. That's going to be major implications for the next episode. All of that fallout is going to be, you know, everybody going to be on high guard and everything like that. So, Kato, like I said, she's gonna have to, her and B. Mickey are gonna have to play this right. Now, he did say he gotta tell Meech. So I'm glad I did hear him say that, because a lot of times in this show, they make you make up things in your mind because they don't show it for sure and they don't tell you, you know, what is going on. You kind of like left thinking and trying to figure things out for yourself. I think what am I saying?
I mean, yeah, it was a good episode. I give it an 8 as well.
Yeah, I give it an 8.
Yeah, and
I give it an 8. I thought it could have did a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if he tell Meech, like what you were saying. I think he should tell him, because the longer he wait and Meech find out, he gonna end up dead with Kato.
Right.
So we'll see how it happens, man. Let me give a shout out to my boy Brillo for the super chat, man. I appreciate you, man, for coming through with the super chat, man. It definitely is appreciated. And you said that Mickey Mouse not telling on Kato. Be Mickey. Mickey Mouse ain't giving up on Kato, man. He say, "What's up, Moochie and Nita? What's up? What's up?"
Hey.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if he gonna tell on her or not. I think he should. I think he knows he needs to. But he is sprung like T-Pain up in there, you know what I mean? That's why I say them sausage was symbolic right there, you know what I mean? She know how to marinate a sausage real quick, and I think it saved her ass, literally. So
right. And the thing about that is that if he comes to Meech saying that Kato works for the op, it kind of makes you look at B. Mickey sideways. Because how long y'all been sleeping together?
Right.
Like, have y'all been plotting and planning? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I think it's going to make him go down the rabbit hole of where he can't trust them or something. So, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's the right thing to do. but I feel like it could go left because a lot of times what they do, they subvert my expectations. They go in a totally different way that I'm not seeing. So I don't know. I just think it's gonna.
Definitely. I got a video for my super chat over here, man. I definitely appreciate everybody that come through and super chat. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I made some new videos. Instead of my face, I'm gonna start using famous people faces that you know and switching it up a little bit. Try to make it a little more interesting for people. So with that being said, I got R. Kelly X demo tape. He may be back to doing some of these moves now, considering the situation he in. Let's take a look at what R. Kelly been up to. Let's see.
1, 2. That's it. That's it. That's it. With your arms now. That's it. That's it. Move.
He fell off, man. Kales is having a hard time right there, man. I'm telling you, man. And let me see. I got another one. I'll play another one, man, for my boy Brillo coming through, man. I appreciate you, man. Let's see. I got let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Eddie Murphy. Did y'all see that new movie Shang-Tsung from Marvel? Well, what if Eddie Murphy?
Shang-Chi?
Yeah, Shang-Chi. I say Shang-Tsung.
It's on Disney Plus now.
It's on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
It's available.
Yeah, we was watching it in Discord. Or no, we was about to. We ended up watching what we watched? We watched something else instead. But you know, it is on there. It's a good movie actually too. But what if it was Eddie Murphy instead of Shang-Chi? Let's take a look what Eddie would have did.
You have the wrong guy. Does he look like he can fight? Come on, bro.
Well, I'm thinking of Golden Child. When he was in there.
Oh, that was one of my favorite movies back in the day.
That was a good one, boy. Better wipe that book off your shirt before it freeze, man. It might cut yourself. So naked little monk running around here with my $100, man. If I find you, I'm gonna whoop your ass, my boy. Whoop your ass.
I used to love
Yeah, Golden Child was the stuff, boy. Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you loved it right there, Kendall. Appreciate it, man. And good. Thanks again, Brillo, for the super chat. It's much appreciated. All right, so let me see. I had what's up with Coach Cop? Is Meech gonna end up turning in Kato to Coach Cop once he you know, really think about it, or is he gonna stay loyal to Kato and not loyal to Coach Cop? He really in the middle right now. Who should he be more loyal to, Coach Copper or to Kato? I mean, I call him Detective Headquarters. That head is on swole right there. You know what I mean? So
both of them are really like low key threats to him. You know,
right?
Lamar's asking Kato to kill him. He already, the Coach Cop threatening to kill him. Right. So it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah. Do you think? Because we see in the next episode, he did kind of say to his family, to his mama and them, you ain't got nothing to worry about no more. So he must have eliminated all the threats, whether it be Lamar, or, you know, possibly Coach Cop and them, maybe trying to put him in jail. So I don't know. You think if you was him, what would you choose? Who would you choose, Kato or Coach Cop?
Coach Cop for sure.
Yeah, definitely, man. He definitely need to wise up
and
on
he
that.
He just needs to learn how to humble himself in with people of authority. Like I feel like he just makes the. I feel like he with Pat, he knew what to do, but I just felt like he just went out of pocket just a little bit to just kind of overstep it. And you know, somebody that's in a higher hierarchy, they don't take well to that. They think it's disrespect, or you know, I just feel like he really needs to finesse how he toss to people that have like a little bit more, you know, like
leverage
you
and
can
power.
Minions like that, the people that work for you.
Right.
But when you talking levels up, you gotta learn how to finesse that a little bit better. So that's all I think.
I think that's why the other chick didn't want to mess with him either. That's on doing business with Terry, because he's too flashy.
Big L.
He talks. You can see that he's selfish the way he talks, and even his brother points that out.
Yeah.
So, he's selfish in that way.
He's gonna tell on Kato. I think they're gonna jam up Lamar some other way.
He's generous to me though. I think he thinks
not selfish as in
he's selfishly
keeping stuff. He's selfish and it's all about him and his motives first, I think is what she means.
That's what I mean.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
Power, he's selfish.
Right. Not selfish and like you can't get a piece of my sandwich. But I get it what you mean though. So you know it is gonna be interesting to see how he gonna get rid of Lamar. Do you think that it would be best if they killed Lamar or got him set up? We may see something with that gun would be Mickey. Lamar is already shot. They say they got not only looking for the hospital, they looking at the vet. Like he gonna go and get hemmed up, like, you know what I'm saying, he gonna get spayed or neutered or something. So I mean, what's up? You think Lamar should survive, or you think he should go, Nita? What you think?
He is too big of a threat. He is too big. I liked him. I really did like him, but he is one of those ones that you don't know what he's going to do. He definitely needs to be neutralized, and that's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You are not safe with Lamar on the streets.
Yeah, definitely.
He needs to be eliminated, and I don't want to, because he's a good villain. You know, it's like I think maybe they played it up too fast. Maybe they should have had him kind of in the background a little bit more, where we had more time with him, but then people have been saying that the story is slow. But yeah, I mean, I think they kind of escalated him really, really fast, and he just kind of like went off the deep end, and now it ain't no choice. We ain't got no choice but to eliminate him now.
Moochie, what's up? What you think? Think he gonna survive or he gone?
Okay, I'm going by what happened in real life. He's still alive.
But they say before every episode is loosely based. So
but I'm saying they might drag him on. They might have him disappear and come back.
Right.
Because right now it's hot, and he's wounded.
Right.
So he might disappear and then come back later.
I don't want him to die.
And they stop for a while, though, if he don't get jammed up.
Yeah, like Nita was saying, he a good villain, and he does bring a little, drama to the show. He really became the star of the show, really.
Right.
Yeah. So like, I don't want him to be gone for that reason, but at the same time, he done killed the kid. You know what I mean? He beating up the girl. He has no allies. He don't have his crew. He don't have no cops help. He got everybody looking for him. He don't have no girl to lay up with. Like, where is he at? What is he doing? So I think it's really hard, unless he just leave town right now, which
that's why I think he might leave town and come back next season. Right.
And that makes sense, to let the heat die down, and then it'd be a time jump or something between now and next season, maybe. But I don't know. I think if he keeps staying there in the same mix, his days is going to be numbered. So I don't know. I would like for him. I hate that this is a true story in the sense that everybody knows the story so much. You know what I mean? So I hope that normally when they do something like this, I like it to be accurate. But so much has came out, I want it to be a little loosely based more, so that we can have something to look forward to, change it up a little bit. Otherwise, like, we already know what's going to happen. It ain't like Raising Kanan, where we know how they going to die, but we don't know anything else. People know about all the other characters, everything, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I hope it change up a little bit.
Right, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. And like, if he's alive and well, then hopefully he went to jail or to the cuckoo's nest. And
he ain't
So
he ain't
still be
flying
alive.
over it. He flying in it. Now let me ask y'all this, man. What's up with Pastor Blunt? Snoop up in here. Pastor Blunt, Pastor 40. What is his angle? We still don't understand what is he really about. He gave a good sermon on the Mount up in this piece, but at the same time, he got, Tiny living in there, giving him money. So what is he really about? Like, Nita, what's your thoughts on Pastor Blunt?
that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, with the writers, they leave so many loose strings and loose ends, and it makes you try to question and trying to assume what's going on with these people because they don't really flesh them out good enough. At the end of the day, Snoop totally takes me out. I can't, like, I don't think I like it. I don't like him in the role, but whatever. I'm just going to talk about him as the preacher, a corrupted preacher. I think it's more to his story, and I think he's just going to be. I wonder if he's gonna, because he's older, like Pat's age. He might just have some kind of tie-in where he keeps his ear to the street and he just kind of like, feeds people information, look out for people here and there and stuff like that. So, and they look out for him or something like that. He's definitely shady. Yes.
Mm-hmm. One Journey say he laundering money.
Yes, One Journey, good one.
Yeah.
That's it.
So we'll see how that go. Nita, not Nita. Moochie, what's up? What you think about this?
I feel like he still carries himself like a pimp.
Right. With all them damn rings and chains and stuff on.
Mm-hmm. Like he was a pimp, but he became a pastor. Like, not for nothing, he was hanging around with Bishop Don Juan a lot.
Right.
And I feel like, he became a preacher after. So I feel like they basing, he did his character off of him.
Right.
I'm here for it. I like it.
You like it? Okay. Like,
Yeah,
I keep seeing
because he's shady, and you seeing the truth.
He ready to bless.
Questro Dollar and all of them.
Yeah, that's a good point. He ready to bless that ass, boy.
Especially when he went up there and told Meech's father he ain't had no money to pay him, and he had a wad of money. He just took out the $5.
Just gave him $5 for a whole bag full of groceries.
I know.
That was crazy. And we still don't know why was Meech's father bringing him groceries to begin with. You couldn't even put groceries on your table.
Like a lawyer or something.
Okay, maybe trying to apologize in some kind of way or something.
Yeah, but he's still giving him the side eye, especially when he was holding his wife's hand when he was praying.
Right. Definitely. He was holding them fingers a little too tight up in there. I don't know. So yeah, man, he definitely is on one. And I wonder how much he charged for that funeral. He probably ain't giving no discount for them, knowing that lady ain't had no money. Which brings another point. So yeah, Urkel Obama, his mama, was hurt that he died. But should she have gave that money back, or should she have, snapped on them the way that she did? What would you all have done? Moochie, what would you have did if you was in her position? Would you have said, I ain't taking your money and I'm going to pay for it myself, or I'm going to do what I can and to hell with y'all? Or would you have took the money and then still tried to be mad? Or, what would you have did?
Now, this is all before the GoFundMe situation.
Right.
Before you could do that to raise money to bury somebody. So, I'm being honest, she wasn't going to get that money back.
Right.
They don't have the money to bury that kid because it came out of nowhere.
Right.
Back in those days, a lot of people really didn't have insurance like that on kids.
Right.
So, I don't see her giving the money back.
Right. What about how she tried to chastise Lil Mama on the porch, though? At the end of the day, that is a little girl, and, she didn't kill the kid. And
I'm gonna agree with what Nita said earlier. If the mother never confronted her, that whole showdown wouldn't have happened.
Right.
That's true.
That was like you poking the bear.
Right.
Right. She was trying to go on about her business, and here you come.
Right.
So you about to get the smoke.
Right. You talking about Meech's mother never confronted him.
Act like you all innocent with this, and you know what's going on. Now I'm gonna let the church know. That's what that was.
Right.
I'm exposing you.
Right. I mean, she was. Yeah. You talking about if Meech's mother never confronted her, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, she was just trying to give some condolences, but at the same time, you know, y'all in the wrong in the sense, and you should have just kept it moving.
Right. Absolutely.
And Terry didn't belong there at all. You know,
Right.
for one, like you 15, 16 paying for a funeral and this and that. Everybody know what you own, you know, and yeah, you didn't do it, but you do have some responsibility for your actions because it's affecting other people's lives, you know, and so that was messed up to have him there. That's just like you say, poking the bear, basically.
It's like a slap in the face to me. Like, I mean, I understand he didn't actually, like, jab the knife in there, but, you know, you gotta take some kind of ownership over this. This happened because that man was after y'all and y'all family and stuff like that. He had business with y'all. So, yeah, and so the thing is about what the mom did, the grieving mom, yes, I would have took the 7 G's. It's reparations for getting my son getting killed. Okay, so I'm taking the reparations. I'm burying my son. I was trying to turn the other cheek, but here you come, wanting some smoke. So I'm gonna give you some smoke. Now,
Pass the blunt.
With her going off on the little girl, I think she crossed the line right there. She could have just kind of said something to the mom, and that was just that on that. But I think she kind of crossed the line with going to the child. But at the same time, with the information that the police is telling her, I was like, why would the police even tell her something like that?
Right.
I was just like, no, that's not. I don't think that is right etiquette. I honestly, ethically, I don't think that was correct. That what they did.
Right.
And that she made that assumption, but she said the police said it. But yeah, ethically, I don't think that the police should have gave her that information.
No, they was wrong for that. That was definitely
the lady
wrong.
that did that.
Mm-hmm.
No,
the lady cop that did that, I think.
Probably was. Yeah, and I agree with Tasha Pope. She should have came and just only spoke to the mom. Like, man, what's up? The police say your daughter ain't forthcoming with the info. What's up? This, that, and the other. I wouldn't have been like, man, you a liar, and snapping on the little girl like that. I mean, even though she was lying and all of that, like I say, she 100% right with what she did. I mean, what she said. It's just how she did it. And like Beverly Williams say, wrong place, wrong time. But at the same time, it ain't like she gonna go to their house and stuff either. So maybe that was the only.
Why not? The kid was going there. Usually when somebody died, and they it's obvious they go to the same church. Why you didn't go to the house and pay your respects and talk to this woman?
That's true. That is true.
I guess maybe they didn't want to do that same scene, like how
Raising Canaan.
Yeah, right.
Maybe that's probably why we didn't see that.
Right. Yeah, probably. That's a good point. We already got a lot of similarities going on, you know, between the two. But yeah, man, that was definitely messed up. And I don't know. I would have tried to, you know, stop her from, you know, chastising my kid right there in front of everybody. Little girl already broke up crying. And, you know, I think that the mom right here is not having enough responsibility for not keeping that boy from being there, too. Not that it's all her fault. I would give her like 10%. Or maybe more, a little more, you know, for why that boy was with her. But at the same time, if he was trying to sneak and do this and do that, which they was kind of sneaking, they ran away from the security, which was dumb.
Yup. That's the part I didn't understand. You seen how the people stepped to your brother at the mall. You saw what happened at the mall.
Right.
Why would they already got security? You want to run from the security because you want to go kiss this boy with your fast tail.
Right, right. And the security wasn't gonna stop him from kissing.
No,
Right.
They didn't even say nothing about it.
Right. He didn't give a damn.
They're for protection.
Right,
You're
right.
not your parent.
Right, right. So that was all unnecessary to begin with. But
The
they,
only person that said something about it was Terry when they was in the house.
yeah. And he was just doing Big Brother, you know, leave my little sister alone type
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
You know, so yeah, definitely. So we'll see what happens with that. Now, we saw, switching it up, going to Kato, you know, she done killed the cop, super cop, you know, hit him with the cripple knife to the back of his head, and
What was it, a muffler?
it looked like a
The
bumper or
tail-
something. Yeah, she laid his ass out a gutter or something.
Okay, we in Motor City, so
Right.
you all gonna get hit with the car part.
Right. Got hit with the Mopar on the ground up in here, you know what I mean? But some people was saying she gonna get caught because of fingerprints. You can't get no fingerprints off of this in the rain and in the dirt and in the mud right here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Moochie, what you think about what she did? Do you think that she may get caught for this without nobody telling? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think Coach Cop might end up getting the blame for it, or what's up? What's going to happen with this?
I don't think Coach Cop is, but we already see that Meech is not going to give her up. But she already felt bad that she did it. I hope she don't crack under pressure and tell on herself. Which
Yeah.
I don't think she is, though. But, you know, I'm just putting that out there.
Right.
You know,
Nita, what you think
worst
about
case
what happened?
scenario.
I don't know. I think if Meech plays this right, because at the end of the day, I still don't feel like I can fully trust Kato. I still fully don't think I can trust her. If he was smart, he would use her in the way he needs to use her first, and then double back and take care of her, and maybe give, you know. But then that means he would have to testify, right? Because this is just an eyewitness account, right?
Right,
See,
right.
you know, that gets a little messy. Like, I ain't trying to be testifying, so.
Right, right. Do you think it was necessary for her to hit him that hard? Like, do you think she, like, damn, I mean, I guess if she ain't hit him hard enough, he would have got up and knocked her ass out or shot her or something.
True.
But damn, like, she did crack him real good in the back of the head. I mean, maybe she didn't
right in
realize.
the back, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, because you heard the skull crack when she hit him with that shit.
Right. Exactly. For real. For real. So I think she did overreacted a little bit. Plus, like you were saying, Nita, they got a lot of loose strings. We don't know if Meech had anything on him or not. You know, so at the worst case scenario, he may or may not have had nothing on Meech. You know, we don't know. So we might find out next episode. In you know, a little conversation or something, Meech will say, you know, man, I had this or that. Because remember, he was saying, let's go out there and be with them to support the people while they out there while it's hot. But we don't know if he actually had something on him or not, you know. So we'll see what's up with that. But I think that was real close. And she noticed she messed up when she came back telling B. Mickey. So you think B. Mickey in the next episode, what's your thoughts? Is he gonna tell on her? Is he gonna get in too deep with her? What's up, Nita? What you think with her and B. Mickey?
I don't know. You know, I keep saying they keep subverting my expectations. So the fact that he said that he had to tell Meech, it make me feel like they're gonna do the opposite. For some reason, I feel like they might try to do the opposite. But if you want to wrap it up in a pretty bow, then I think maybe he would have to tell Meech. But I just don't know how they're going to go. Like I said, I feel like they've been subverting all of my expectations. Like where I think I see it going, they take a left turn, I'm going right, they going left. So Yes, I can't predict it. I
Yeah.
can't predict it. But I think for the better judgment of them is to go to Meech and come clean with it.
Yeah, definitely. Plus, she already broke the number one rule is that you don't have no man up in my house. No other man all up in my house like that. Just like ladies, if a dude cheat on you is one thing, but if they have somebody in your house, you know what I mean? That's a whole nother thing right there. You know what I'm saying? You got another woman in your house or in your bed, you ready to kill that dude for real now.
Man, she was asleep.
That's true. But he don't know the extent.
How he got there? Like, what is happening here? Like, I gotta see him following somebody. I gotta see him making some kind of moves. Like, that was just so random to me. Like, I don't know.
That's true.
Like some of the pieces just ain't fit.
Yeah,
Math ain't math.
right. Moochie, how the hell did Lamar find out where she lived, man? How did he end up in that house?
You know he's crazy. He probably was following her.
Follow the scent.
Showed it.
He a bloodhound.
They had him lurking in the bushes or something.
You know she wasn't staying at the house because he went there, but you stopped staying there. So if you ain't staying there, where you staying?
Yeah, I mean, somehow, some way, he figured it out and came at the exact moment that dude left. We don't know, was he watching them, spying on them, or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, for him to come near, he wasn't spying too hard because he waited till he left to come near.
Right.
He don't know. He don't know his car. All of that.
Huh?
I said he didn't know. He don't recognize his car because his car was kind of like in front of the house or across the street.
Yeah, because he walked out and didn't even notice him sitting there listening to music.
Right.
That's a good point. So, and that's another point Reggie said, how Lamar know they was even together. That's another big point right there.
They didn't show him discovering that.
Right. Yeah, they did.
And I think we wanted to see that. We wanted to see that.
Right. And you remember when I was saying how they are subverting my expectations? Like when I saw B. Mickey leave out the house and leave his gun, I just knew he was in danger.
Yeah.
Now, that would have spoke more to me following you, and I'm sitting outside the car and I see you. But maybe he was following them and he saw them go in together.
That's the only thing I could think of.
But he didn't know he was going to go to the store. He didn't.
Right. You didn't know when he was going to come out or what. Right.
It's just one of those things that you kind of like trying to put the pieces to the puzzle together to see like what is he really doing, like
exactly.
So like I said, I thought B. Mickey was in danger because he left the piece at home. So I had no idea he was gonna go up and go up in the house. I was like, what was that? So it just threw me out of left field with that one.
Yeah, me too.
He didn't even wait to see if she was all right. He just came in there like, yo, this dude know where I live.
Hey, that's the golden rule right there. You don't have no dude up in here, especially dude we beefing with or whatever.
Yeah.
But I thought when he left that gun, I was with you. I thought he would be in danger, but I thought she was gonna kill him.
I thought so too.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna kill him.
I thought that was gonna be her body.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like all the places they should take, they don't take it, and they go somewhere else. I'm be like, okay.
Yeah, that's a good point right there. All right, so what do y'all think is gonna happen for this this finale for season 1? Nita, what you looking forward to seeing in this finale right here? Meech already said in the trailer that you ain't got no more worries. What's gonna happen with Lamar, B. Mickey, Kato, Coach Cop? What you think going down in this finale?
Yeah, my biggest is Lamar.
All right.
That's my biggest. Like, what we going to do? Not even Coach Cop. Like, I feel like, I don't even feel like Coach Cop is like a big threat. I think he was just kind of like shifting his weight around or whatever.
He had to because they on his ass too.
Yeah, we see Meech got arrested. They did pull B. Mickey and arrest him too or something in the trailer. Or he,
I didn't see. I ain't watched the trailer yet.
Yeah, so he got B Mickey up here hemmed up against the car over here and then hit him with the little elbow smash. I don't know, man.
The streets need a body.
Right. Definitely. So we'll see. Moochie, what's your thoughts on this finale? What you think?
So we already gonna be at the finale, the next episode?
Yeah, it came that fast.
That was kind of quick.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's why they tried to skip that week. Well, fake skip the week.
Right. To try to make it line up perfectly with Ghost Book 2. Season 2.
So the day that this ends, Ghost comes on too?
Yep.
Yeah, next week, Ghost come on.
Okay.
I don't like when they do the double headers like that. I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know.
So, B Mickey, it looked like he got a lot on his mind right here. And then this says right here, loyalty makes you family. So then they show in the clip B Mickey getting hemmed up by Coach Cop. We see B Mickey in deep concentration over here. Is he gonna become part of the family?
Keep his mouth shut.
Okay, he gonna be loyal, huh?
He's the one that actually actually killed the person, so he has no choice but to keep his mouth shut.
Right. Plus,
he shot the dude that they bought.
They ain't got the evidence.
Right.
He is stupid enough to keep that gun.
Yeah.
So they all getting jammed up where they gonna be talking to the police.
Yeah, that's true. And you see they done came from Meech and show that Coach Cop ain't playing no more, protecting him. But depends, they may not have nothing on him because he ain't really got his hands dirty directly. And if they catch him with nothing on him, right, like when they hit him up,
they're going to have to let him go.
They're going to have to let him go. So we'll see.
I just hope they don't come to the school to get Terry.
Yeah, that would be dirty for him. Yeah. But Terry, man, he might as well give up the school as much as it is because he ain't what he tweaked out when it was time to have that little college interview. And he ain't ready to go to college. He don't want to. He making too much money to give it up to go sit and do homework at another, location. So we'll see what happens. He ain't being realistic with himself right now. His reality is the dope game, and his dream is to be living like a square, going to school and getting an education.
Right, dueling.
Fighting this
it ain't gonna work. You
right.
have to pick one or the other.
Definitely. And what's up with Big L and Terry? Y'all think they gonna start messing around, or he gonna get loyalty with her coming through with the package? What's up?
You said Big L and Terry?
Yeah.
That's the story that they started dating.
Yeah, it looked like they might, because she liking him. He ain't, although he young, he don't have a young dude's body. He big and tall, and I ain't getting into all of that. I'm just saying he don't look like a 15-year-old. Like B Mickey look like a 15-year-old,
and he's supposed to be 15.
Right, exactly. Like B Mickey. He looked 15, he take that shirt off and stuff, she'd have been like, oh man, that's a little boy. So, at least Terry looked like a dude or a man, so we'll see how that work out. Before we get up out of here, let's talk about Dexter right quick for a couple minutes. So they got the new Dexter on Showtime, everybody. It's called Dexter New Blood, and it's 10 years after the events that took place with the last season. And so he been living in upstate somewhere, and upstate New York, and he been laying low, trying to live a regular life, stay away from all the drama, and now it's starting to come back 10 years later. Nita, you was a big fan of Dexter. I'll let you take it off from here. What you think about Dexter so far?
Yeah, I think it's really, really good. The very first episode was the best for me. It was so good because what happened is that he was trying to separate himself from his past life. And I love all throughout the episode, you know, he always narrates. He has his dark voice in his head. And as soon as he gets to that point where he crosses the line, it just kind of brought you right back into, like, yes, that's what I was missing. Because I was missing that. I was just like, this is kind of off. Like, you know, we saw Deb, and I was just like, something is not. And then we didn't get the father, and then I was just like, something is missing. And then as soon as we got there, I thought it was the perfect build to get the dark passenger back in his head. And I think that was a phenomenal. That first premiere episode was great.
Yeah, and he's dealing with his sister in his head, and it's like another, like he's like a split multiple personality type person now.
And you getting the introduction of his son.
Yeah, because his son popped up.
He don't got that gene.
Well, we don't know yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
You know the girls are missing. You know the girls are missing in that state. All the girls are going missing. But I don't see nobody putting up no tents like they did for that evil guy. That
rich guy that was so Dexter, he back to trying to take out. Yeah, he was.
His first victim was like when it happened, he was like, all right, I can see him doing this.
Yeah, he was a pure asshole.
And then he taunted him.
Right.
Because he thinking he like soft and he a nerd and stuff.
Right. He was barking up the right tree that time.
Dexter, like, I got something for your ass. Keep messing with me.
Right. And then what's up with Dexter? Got the little sexy chief of police as a girlfriend of all people. You sleeping with the cops.
That always works in his favor. Yeah, that always works in his favor. Even in the old one.
He's gonna have full talk with her and everything.
Right.
Yeah, we saw in the second episode it definitely worked in his favor with that trust, and it helped him to cover up his crime. Right. Gave him some time. So yeah.
Just definitely. Like in the first one, he was working in forensics, and he was really enmesh with the police department, and he was getting the clues, and he kept his ear to the, like, trying to see what was going on. Now I say that's just like perfect, because then he knows all the people who are doing crimes, and he may hear it, you know, through pillow talk or something like that, and you know, so you'll set up different victims, you know, in the rest of the season. But I think they said this is just going to be one season, and it's a limited series. How many episodes?
So for some reason, I think we're going to see the transition from him to the son.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, yeah. That makes a lot more sense.
Off with Harrison.
Right. So that would make perfect sense to them to introduce it to us that way.
And whatever this kid's name is, it's probably going to go into that.
Yeah. And so his son definitely lived a hard life. He is a little shady, and he been running around and doing all kind of stuff because he just popped up. And you know, like Dexter, he was like, man, I done grew up all this time without you. I'm this, I'm that. Like, man, whatever. And he came to see him, but Dexter kind of had that guilty conscience and went back and got him. But we saw in the second episode, like, he kind of, like he said, he don't like to be around cops. He don't like them all in his business, this, that, and the other. Dexter was like, like father, like son. So it's going to definitely be interesting to see what ends up happening with him. And then he did see them going in his bag and different stuff. And so, I don't know, man. It'll be definitely interesting to see how that work out. Nita, what you think? You think he going to be just like his daddy or worse?
Yeah, I think he's going to have that thing. Yeah, I definitely think he's going to have that.
That inner demon.
And it's going to be innate. It's going to be natural. And I think what Dexter is going to ultimately end up doing is being his Harry. Like how, you remember how he kept saying that, you know, Harry played an intricate role in molding him into having a code of honor where, you know, you can have this thing but do it in like a vigilante type way. Make sure you're doing it, the right people are being done. So I'm thinking he's gonna kind of mirror the same thing and coach his son once he find out that this is that, and try to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, definitely. I'm about to get to first. Right before I get to you, right quick first. It was interesting to see Dexter with his little softer side with this animal right here, this deer, white buck, until that idiot, took it out. But I don't know, man. Dexter, he definitely is a confused dude, but it seemed like he means well. But then we saw, like you say, that inner monologue, man. He was like, man, the hell with it at the end. So it definitely going to be interesting to see this series. Another show that just came out that was good. Some people saying Yellowstone. I'm not familiar with that, but they got a show called Yellow Jackets on Showtime that looked real good.
I started to watch. I couldn't even stay up. I'm having trouble staying up now. But I wanted to watch that last night. I'm gonna check it out and see what's what with it.
Yeah, that Yellow Jackets look good. It's about these girls that was a soccer team, was in a plane crash and was stuck in the woods for like 18 months. And then
like a combination of between Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, and Alive.
And Lost.
Lost, Alive, all of that. So yeah.
I'm ready to check that out. I haven't even seen a trailer.
Right. And yeah, One Journey, I do agree with you about that. They testing the audience interest and participation with that to see if they will, gravitate towards the show or towards the son. It's been 10 years, so it's time for like a fresh start. But if they brought the son out just by itself, maybe people wouldn't have watched. So by introducing them this way, it's probably the perfect way to do it, to keep the show going and fresh. And Nita, you were saying when we was talking before the show that it's the same writers as the first 4 seasons of Dexter. Is that right?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's when Dexter was hitting on all 4 cylinders, 1 through 4. It fell off at 5, 6, 7. Oh, can we just act like 8 didn't even happen? One of those type things. But yeah, it was good.
See, yeah, when Dexter, I used to watch it at first when I'd be at work. It used to come on Fox, and I used to watch it all the time. But then it moved to cable, and that's when I stopped watching it. So, yeah, the first...
I never knew that. I've always caught it on Showtime, so I probably was late to the party.
Oh, okay.
We ain't had social media like this. And
what was it on before? I thought it always was on Showtime.
That's what I thought.
I know the first season it was on Fox, because I used to watch it, and I would be at work, and they didn't have cable. So that's why I was like, then I remember it wasn't on no more. And then it was on, I thought they canceled it or something at one time. But but then it was there, and,
maybe they thought it was too graphic for network TV.
Maybe.
I was going to say that because he be dealing with a lot of blood and stuff. Chopping up heads.
Yeah, Dexter right here. I'm looking on IMDb, man. Dexter is the number 3 most talked about show right now and on IMDb.
Maybe I keep
got a good video where he said,
I'm gonna make a longer video.
Reggie, M, can you highlight his comment? He said, do y'all think his son is gonna kill him? That's a good one. I can see it happening.
I hope not.
Maybe that's probably why they're making it a limited series, like One Journey was saying.
Right. Do y'all think it's
between that and the feedback?
Right.
But I don't know. He might be teaching him, and then he might teach him how to make sure he get away with it. I could see that happening.
Yeah, he said it was always Showtime, not the very first.
That's what I always thought too.
I would have never saw it. Let me see. Pull it up before we go. While I'm checking that out, let me play this video for you first. For the super chat. What if Shaq was doing the Family Feud instead of Steve Harvey? Look, let's take a look.
look too
He
different.
don't look like Shaq.
Yeah, that's what I said. He don't look too different.
They got that same bald head blend in perfectly.
Right.
Since she came through with a twin. Let me see. I got another one. Let's see. What if? Let's see. Who's a good one? What if Shaq was in Coming to America instead of Eddie Murphy? Let's see.
Are you saying that no matter what I tell you to do, you will do?
Yes, Your Highness.
You could just see it in the cheeks a little more.
I believe you call it thunder. When you think of garbage, think of Aki.
You see the cross-eyedness too.
Right.
You know how Aries Spears do his eyes when he's imitating him?
That's right. I said, Kobe. I said 20 pounds, 30 pounds. I said, Kobe, pass the ball, Kobe. Just pass the ball and then go pass it to 20 pounds.
He say it started on CBS. Okay. I know it was on free TV because I used to watch it at work, so I thought it was Fox because we used to watch it a lot of Fox.
Because they did Hannibal and that had a lot of blood in it.
Yeah. Yes, and they've moved stuff from network to cable before. It's something I can't remember what it is right this moment, but it was that way. But it's on cable now. I can't remember the name of the show, but yeah, CBS. All right. See, Reggie M tried to say it was always on Showtime. I'm glad you checked it out, man. I was about to check it out.
They do get a little risque with some of those shows that's kind of doing psychopaths. You remember that Kevin Bacon show called The Following? That came on Fox. That shit was crazy. It was about like a cult, and they were like terrorizing everybody, and Kevin Bacon was on the case or whatever. It was, I mean, these people, like, they would brainwash these people, and these people would go out in society and just stab people just out of the blue. It was
wow.
It was so disturbing. I think they only gave it one season though, but I think people was watching. For sure, but I think it was just so crazy that they probably was like, you know what, we need to just go ahead and scrap it.
So too close to truth.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I appreciate y'all for coming as always. Also, yesterday I did a Cash App giveaway. Shout out to damn, I can't remember the name right now. But Savannah, you tried to get in there. For some reason, you messaged me and let me know that YouTube didn't allow your comment on there. You showed me the screenshot. I don't know what happened. Anybody that ever have a problem, let me know, because the comments wasn't coming through on my channel for some reason, or on my moderators. But I don't know what happened with that. But I definitely appreciate you trying to get in there. And shout out to the winner for the Cash App giveaway yesterday. I appreciate it. I can't remember your name offhand, man. I'm getting old, man. I'm proud.
Amen.
Yeah, definitely. Dame Dollar coming through. I appreciate you, fam, for the super chat. Definitely needed every little help I can get. And I got another video for you up in here, too, before we go. And make sure that y'all come on through, support these lovely ladies. The links is in the description box below. They got some channels on the rise, good content for everybody. So check it out. Not only are they beautiful, but they are also, you know, very entertaining on their channel. So definitely check it out. Now, what if Arnold Schwarzenegger was in Magic Mike? Let's take a look at how that might work out. Arnold. I still got it.
You kind of look like the guy, though.
Yeah.
I kept trying kind of look for Arnold in there.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, he still kind of looked like the guy that really.
You picked somebody that was kind of close to his look.
Yeah, I'm working on using the celebrities. I have it down packed with me, but now I'm trying to do it new with the celebrities. But I tried to do it as Arnold. I still got it. You give me the chips in the drink. I have the moves. Was there any guys talking like that up in Germany? Oh, chocolate moochie. Come here, let me get a taste. Come here, little one. Yeah.
There was somebody talking like that when we went to the restaurant. Because he coughed and he was like, 9 COVID.
Dying COVID.
I guess he wanted to let everybody know it wasn't COVID. Because people was looking at him like, you know, and I was looking, so like,
Right.
you know how to be one of those real funny coughs? And he was
Right.
like, 9 COVID.
Don't kick me out, 9 COVID. No,
Basically,
no.
he's saying no, he don't have COVID.
Right. That's funny. That is funny. What's a quick funny story that you had other than the 9 COVID up in here? You got anything else you could think of funny while you was out?
My nephew, they did Halloween, and he was dressed as Miles Morales. And they do drive-by Halloween, where they drive by on the motorcycles and throw candy at the kids.
Damn.
So I thought that was cool.
Or, you know, I don't know, man, what they
It
catch.
was like little candy, like they'll drop it on the ground. They tell them where to stand, and they would drop it when they come by. And they was playing Ghostbusters when they was driving by.
Oh, okay.
And it was a lot of kids trick-or-treating there.
You
Wow.
know me, I
Trick-or-treating.
don't trust a lot of people.
It's in the army base, so everybody knows
Oh,
everybody.
okay.
So that's
Okay.
different.
Right. Oh, no, okay, I thought that was just a regular German area
Right,
neighborhood.
They let some of the German kids come in to go trick-or-treating, but you could tell which ones, like, they wasn't carrying bags.
Oh,
You know, like the bags to get the candy. They was
Right.
just stuffing the candy in their pocket. And a lot of them wasn't saying trick or treat. They just be like, thank you. You know.
Okay,
It
that's
was
what's up.
that and
The kids all spoke great English too, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, we falling behind,
My
man.
nephew,
We are.
he's only 7. He knows some German words.
Wow. And as a child, your brain actually worked better, and you picking up stuff, you learning so much. You got to think, you went from not knowing nothing to walking, talking, reading, writing, in just like what, a couple years. Yeah. So yeah, that's amazing. And a show that I do watch, sometime I watch this type of stuff in Discord. If y'all ain't joined the membership, I don't know what y'all waiting on. We be watching movies, conversating. It's fire. But one show I watch on HBO is Axios. Sometime I watch it in Discord, and it's really like a news / talk about politics, different stuff. But the last episode I watched last night, they were talking about the space race and how all of these jobs, it's going to be like almost $1 trillion in like 10 years spent on going to space between, you know, everybody trying to do all this different stuff, set up a colony, this, that, and the other. And right now, the U.S. is #1 in space technology or whatever. But they said that as the world, we like ranked 34th, 35th in like math scores and science. And China is like #1 in everything right now and different stuff. So yeah, man, if you got some kids out there, get them into science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM. I tried to have my son in that, but now he want to be a politician. I don't know what is going on with it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he want to be in politics. I don't know where that came from, but I mean, we talk politics, but I ain't say be a politician just yet, you know. But we'll see. Hopefully, he could do the right thing. But it's so much. That's a whole another subject right there. So I don't know. But Eric Iverson, man, thanks for coming through. You say your notifications wasn't working. I don't know what's going on with that. YouTube be trying to blacklist me, but we did say we was coming after Lamont. We was coming right here. We started like 5 minutes, 10 minutes later. So, but I appreciate you coming through anyway and showing some love, man, before we get up out of here. And let me see. I got one more for y'all. What if Michael Jackson was on Wall Street, the Wolf of Wall Street? Let's see. Let's see what he would have did.
I wonder if it's the scene I think it's gonna be.
Yeah, him over here.
With a common denominator.
Hee hee.
Keep it up with me. CEO. Oh, how the money comes in.
That's one of my favorite movies.
That's a good one.
I thought he was going to do the boat scene when Leonardo DiCaprio be doing that.
Right. Yeah, that's a good one.
Or the wedding when he's popping.
Right. He was acting a fool.
Might have to go ahead and try to do those.
Well, speaking of Leonardo DiCaprio, you know he's supposed to be playing that preacher Jim Jones. He's supposed to be doing that movie over.
Yeah, Jim Jones or something else.
I want to see how he do with this.
Yeah,
he's an excellent actor.
Yeah,
Right up to the occasion.
I just want to see his take on it because that movie was done back in the 70s. In the 70s when it happened. In the 70s, 80s, they did that movie. Because I think LeVar Burton was in that movie too.
Yeah, that movie.
He's a teenager.
Yeah, they do. He does do a great job. And he is probably like one of the best actors of his generation. 40 or younger in that area, 40 to late 30s, mid 40s or whatever. He been killing it. So I definitely looking forward to seeing that. And Jim Jones, a lot of people don't know was a real person. They just think of the rapper a lot of times.
I know.
That's crazy.
That's the crazy part.
It's really crazy. I mean, so many people don't know history, man, and like history is just, man, something else, man. History is dope, but
they talk about that mass suicide at least once a year.
Yeah, that was tripped out.
About the anniversary of it.
That's where people get the phrase "Don't drink the Kool-Aid."
People don't even know that.
Right, like, man, you was drinking the Kool-Aid. They have no idea what the hell they talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Kool-Aid had cyanide in it. That's what they said. You over here in this little cult belief, drinking Kool-Aid, this killing you. You know, right. So, you know. I will review Eternals, but I ain't seen it, and I ain't been to any movie theater since COVID. So, that's why I be behind on some movies, because I ain't about to go to where put my life on the line for it. So, I know people, you know, say it's this and that or whatever, and that's fine. I mean, but at the end of the day, I don't want to take that risk. You know, I did get vaccinated. I didn't really want to, but I don't think nobody really want to, but we got to do what we got to do at a certain point. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, but we'll see how it was, man. Everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks, lovely ladies, for coming out. You made me feel special, surrounded by so many beautiful ladies over here and smart. And I appreciate having you back, Moochie. And and Nita, as always. And everybody, don't forget to subscribe to their channels. Hit that like, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Everybody take care, be safe. Peace. I'm up out of here.
Peace out.
Deuces.